We'll see you next time, Coachman. Maybe you get to go next time, but not this time. Ready to go see our buddy Russ? Huh? All right, up the road we go. Well, here's a pleasant surprise. Gas just dropped from $3.89 a gallon just the other day, 2 or 3 days ago, $3.89 a gallon down to $3.63. So that's better, huh? Yeah, that's a little bit of relief. I mean, the Coachman and the van obviously gets better gas mileage than the Coachman, but it ain't great. So when it gets close to $4 a gallon, it just really starts hurting. So a little bit of relief anyway. Heck, I should have waited and stopped here down to 357. Well, maybe that's a sign of things to come. Let's hope so, huh? I did make another stop at a little grocery store in downtown Leechburg. Got a couple of things to satisfy my sweet tooth. It's little pies I always like to buy. I only seem to buy them when I'm going to camp. Make that little stop at a little store, little pies for a little sweetness. And out for a ride in the country we go. Beautiful day we're having. I think it's in the mid upper 70s. I see the sign, it said it was 77 degrees. Beautiful weather. Supposed to go down to like 60 tonight. So, all right. You ready to go see Russ? Huh? Hey, you remember Russ? Let's see Russ. He's just right up here a little bit. Come on, get out. Come on. There you go. There's Russ and his new Echo. Bella's like, all right. Huh? You want in? Yeah, I know. Go on, go on. Hi, Mr. Russ.
How you doing?
Good. Is that better?
Hey, no.
All right. All right. We actually here we get the sheriff's spot. The rules just they allow it in these circumstances. This is Rush utilizes a handicap spot, so we claim the van as a second vehicle, and we've done that at Pennsylvania state parks and Army Corps of Engineer facilities. We've never had a problem doing that. It's just handy being close and you know, pitching in and helping out with a few things. So we're gonna get situated here a little bit better. Let's see if we can make this work for us. What? Did you miss Russ?
What you doing, man?
Did you miss Russ? Huh? I told you he's gonna see Russ.
I found a spot.
The good neck scratching?
Yeah, the leg's gonna get going pretty soon.
Who said she's not a lap dog?
Oh, yeah.
She's a lap dog for a couple of minutes and she gets heavy. Better.
What?
She's seen a bad bug she was gonna get.
Did you see a bad dog? Yes, you would. Oh, I love you.
I'm cooking again, and I did mention sweets, didn't I? What did we get for sweets for the sweet tooth thing? Let's see, 2 items. We got the Oreo ice cream sandwiches, and what we got? No, not the blossom, and zebra cake rolls. I like to keep them in the freezer. I like them like that. What else do we got in here? The Oreos, hamburger patties, yeah, whatever. Potato tots and stuff, and some other stuff. Philly cheesesteak stuff. That and tater tots might be a dinner plan. Some breakfast sausages, but anyway, that was the sweets. Oh yes, and the pies, of course, too, that I mentioned. Boston creams, cherry, blackberry. There were 2 banana creams also, and I already shared with Russ. And I have a feeling these are gonna get me in trouble pretty soon. Seen the doctor recently, waiting on some word back from the blood, the routine blood work for my annual checkup. We'll see. So just in the middle of making some macaroni salad. My refrigerator was I had it so packed full. You open it up, stuff was falling out. So I've been using some things out of it, and it's getting better. I'll reorganize it. Of course, this has to go into a container when it's all together, and go in here, back in here, but okay, it'll be better. It will be better than it was. All right, I'm gonna get this finished up and get on with something else I'm gonna make in here. All right, we're started on with the next thing. I'm gonna back up a second though. I am making more room in here. I had to make enough room to. There's a macaroni salad. I didn't get fancy this time and put the slices of egg and pepper strips on top to make it kind of decorative. Just chopped everything up and we did it that way, but it's gonna chill a while in here. It now fits, but and then there's one other big thing in there I gotta get out, and it's gonna end up just getting chopped up and put in the freezer for now. Yeah, yeah, it's still pretty packed in here. I'm gonna get that out. You see what I bought? I don't know what we're gonna do with it just yet. I want to use it, my smoker. Something I want to use my smoker for. But we have moved on to making chili, and I wasn't gonna cook. I don't like cooking meats indoors so much because of the splattered grease. But I'm just slow cooking it with a lid. I could have done this out on the picnic table. And I was going to go out and use the Coleman stove, but I thought, you know, while I have this one out, this stove out, and the little propane thing, I thought I'll just use it and do it in here and be careful. I'll just cook it slow with a lid, and I won't get the grease splatter. And I have the ceiling fan, or the exhaust fan, on high, so it's drawing the heat and steam out of here. But it's just local. I can tell you what, that's local beef, and yeah, it's not from any store. That was some friends bought a half a cow, and some friends went in on that and split it all up. That's from a local butcher. I can tell you what, that fresh local beef and those onions sitting here simmering smells fantastic. But that's the beginning of a batch of chili in my pot there. So I'm gonna get that together here pretty soon and get that simmering for a while. Well, this is gonna thin out my stock. I forgot. Also, the chili. Let me add. I'm gonna add on. I really like these seasoned, these mixed chili beans. These Great Value mixed chili beans, seasoned. They're pretty flavorful. And instead of using the chili seasoning package or the hot Mexican style chili powder, I forget exactly what peppers that kind of chili peppers those are made from. But I thought I'd do something different, maybe use green chilies. So this has got some certainly flavorful, season. Plus those, we're gonna put little tomatoes in it, little diced tomatoes. And I think to thicken it, I'm gonna put a little can of tomato paste in it too. I like my chili on the thicker side. Some people make chili kind of thin. It's more soupier, and I like that too, but my preference if I'm making it is to go for a thicker chili. So I'm gonna put that, add paste to it too. That should help. So I'm gonna throw all that in. Oh, and I thought between that seasoning and these, I might not even put that whole thing in. I don't know yet. I think it'll be all right. And then I'm gonna let it simmer for a while and then I'll sample it. And if I think it needs a little extra kick, I could always add like a teaspoon or so of that. We'll see. Yeah, and my guess is there's gonna be plenty of flavor going on. It's probably not gonna need that unless I want it to be kind of spicy hot. It might. We'll see how it goes. And that's all I have is that type of can opener. I think it still works good. I wish all cans had the pull tops. And, yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. All right, if this thing doesn't work just easily and perfectly, it's getting replaced. I think it still works good. Get it started there. Okay. Now, that's not a good sign. You guess what might be going on the list of things to buy? Maybe a better can opener. Let's give this another try. Let's see. Maybe this didn't start right. Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. Look at that, just coming right around there like that. The trick is like you got to keep just a slight pressure on here, not much. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. No upgrade necessary. All right, and you go. And tomatoes. Yummy. This is gonna be so good. I haven't made a batch of chili in a long time. I'm like, well, how do I even make it? I don't even remember. I'm just gonna have to wing it and come up with whatever sounds good. Yeah. Let's see. Just go ahead and commit to them chilies. Let's get them cut and just dumped the entire thing in there. We're not gonna wimp out. And okay, we can handle a full can of chilies, right? Let's see what we got here. Oh, look at those. Oh. This would be nice just dumped on a burrito. And in you go. Okay. Alright, I'll have to spoon the rest of that out, I think. And I think I'll do that with I do that tomato paste. Now how thick that is. Let's do the easy one now. Okay? Let's just do the easy one. Nice can of beans. In you go. Yeah, I'll have to get the spoon out and spoon all these cans out. Actually, you know how it goes. What's nice about this little can opener in the van is it's so compact. They don't take up much room, obviously. But then in that magnetic strip I keep my knives on, it just goes up there. Okay, it can just oops, move up there. Up. There it is. Okay, last of the beans. Alright. Last little bit of chilies. Okay. Be wasting. Oh, and that wonderful thick tomato paste. Yeah, that should help make a nice thick chili, right? And I guess you could just cook it down, until it boils a lot of liquid off. You can make it thick that way. I'll probably still have to do it. Oops, I got a little bit they're trying to escape. Can't have that. I don't know, it just seemed like a good idea at the time to put tomato paste in it. Obviously I like my chili tomatoey. You know what, there's this thing they call white chili, which most of it is, to me, is not chili at all. It's not chili unless it's got chilies in it. Right? Some of them white chilies are more like a, I don't know, like an Alfredo type dish. I don't know. To me, white chili is not chili at all. Right? It's, red chili is the way to go. Alright. Let's put the heat back on. And we need to get this all stirred in, I guess. And let it come up to temperature. And maybe give it another stirring. Put the lid on it. And let it simmer for a long time. Yeah. I'll get that all stirred up a little bit better. And we'll be having some yummy chili. Well, hopefully yummy chili later. I think the one last thing I want to do while this is going to slow simmer for a while is get rid of that big thing in the refrigerator. What is it? It's taking up a lot of space. We got some ballpark franks in there. Nope, I bought. Right, let's get that out of the way. I bought half of a pork loin. The refrigerator's pretty deep. It does hold a lot. I feel like I'm jamming a bunch of giant stuff in it. Wait a minute. I got one of these hams. Got these Kentucky hickory smoked sliced hams. So let's put that back in its place. And let's put that in there too. Alright, back to this oven. Okay. I'm just going to cut this in half and put it in storage bags and then throw it in the freezer for another time. But you know what? This is only $2.30. Look at that. Only $2.34 a pound for pork loin, for premium pork loin. Half a loin roast. Yeah, boneless loin, half roast. All right, so that was pretty economical. $2.34 a pound, right? That's a little bigger than I thought. It's actually 4.2 pounds It's good. I'm gonna cut it more than half. Maybe I can cut it in thirds and it'll fit in these storage bags. Yeah, I think thirds would be better. It's amazing. It's nice having a new set of new knives. I think we can get this all on. I just have a feeling it's not going to fit in them bags. I should have bought half-gallon bags. These are quart bags. This just isn't going to work. I'm gonna have to do some additional trimming. Let's see if I can. Let's see if it'll work. Come on, come on. Oh, room to spare. What am I talking about? Room to spare. Yeah, pork also goes nice with pork roast. Like we've just had that beef roast recently. You know, pork roast also goes good with onions and carrots. So, maybe I should put it in this way first. Like that. Like that. Alright, I'm gonna get done here and wash my hands and get today's mess cleaned up. Look at that. I was afraid this was just way too big for this. Okay. Can't beat that, you know. Yep, I'm gonna get these things outside, this board outside. Get things washed up. Alright. Have you been watching me this whole time? Huh, you did get some egg. When I was cutting eggs for the macaroni salad, she did get some egg. Alright, so I think I have space in here for these. One pork roast, and another pork roast, and another one. Alright. And I think at 4 degrees, those will be frozen shortly. It won't take too long. Well, now that that mess is cleaned up, let's get rid of it. Don't need any kind of raw juices lingering around camp. No thanks. Alright, it's quite a while later. It's simmered and cooked and simmered and cooked. And I think it has got enough bite to it. And it's nice and thick and chunky. Like I like it. Oh, there it is. We did that with the pot roast. Remember that it steamed up the camera lens. How's that? Maybe we'll not hold directly over it, but it's nice and chunky. Has a nice bite to it with them seasoned beans and the green chilies. I don't think it needs any additional seasoning that I was gonna do. No, I don't think it needs any of this at all. It's fine. What do you think, Ross?
I think it's very good.
You want some extra chili powder?
No, I think it's perfect the way it is.
Yeah, I got lucky. And guess what's for dessert? We have options, that's for sure. I know there's a lot of sweets in there, a lot of sugars, and I'm guilty. Come on, Bella, let's go this way. I need to walk some of that off. Bella sprung a leak. A lot of sugars, and I'm gonna have to knock that off. I know I'll put on 15 or 20, 50, probably 15 to 20 pounds roughly in the last 6 or 8 months, and I need to reverse that. I was doing so well late last summer, and once we started traveling again, I think that's when it kicked in. I just said, the heck with it. I want baked goods and stuff. So I've been pretty bad since. So I need to turn that around. I know it's gonna show up in my numbers when I hear back from my doctor. I was just in a checkup appointment, recently, a couple days ago, and so that's due. I'm not expecting the numbers to improve. It's probably gonna show that they went towards the bad side, went to the dark side. Anyway, out walking Bella a little bit. Need to start doing that a little more often too. We don't walk like we should. Anyway, we're gonna hang out and catch up with Russ. I have a feeling once my stockpile of sweets dwindles down, it's gonna be back to concentrating on buying more fruits and vegetables and stuff like I had been last year. Get with the program, Dave. Well, I guess since nobody's here, we have the whole place to ourselves. I guess you can be off leash for a bit. Those sites back from where we're at, that we're on our right walking down here, are all designated RV spots, even though they don't, really have like a driveway or a pad. They're all designated RV spots. And until you get down to here, 23, 24, 25 and on, I think it's 40, just over 40 sites. They're all designated tent sites. And these back sites, 23, 24, and 25, are, I mean, it's just so flat back here. And it's so nice. I don't know if they'd say anything. It used to be, before they used the website for a reservation system, it used to be put a ticket in, or I mean, put a ticket in the box. Put your money in, put a ticket in the box up there. Just pay here by cash or check system. Before that, you could put a tent or a camper in any of the spots. They didn't care, either or. But they changed that whenever they started that electronic system online. Now, I don't know if the rangers would say anything if you have to ask them. What if we, wanted this spot back here in our vehicles? What if they'd say anything? Probably not in my van, because it might as well be tent camping. Tent campers pull their vehicles back, right? Car, truck, SUV, van. But they might say something about the Russ's RV or the Coachman. So I don't know where they draw the line there. It's a beautiful wooded spot. This firewood gets picked over early in the year when they open up. There's dead branches fall during the winter and stuff, and plenty of firewood pickings. But as the season goes on, more and more campers have come and gone. It starts getting a little thin pickings back here. But, all right, Bella, we're gonna go back out. And at some point, I'm gonna put you back on leash. We're pretty okay back here, but all right, let's go, girl. Come on, come on, girl. What are you sniffing? All right, well, there's squirrels here, and deer, and bear, black bear. Like she's a little black bear. It's my kin. It's my kinfolk, little black bears, little black cubs. Come on, what all you smelling? All kind of critters, huh? Come on, this way. Come on, gotta come. Come on, atta girl. All right, thanks for hanging out. Back at camp again. We got the place all to ourselves. We could just be here for probably 2-3 days maybe. Man, I think I'm gonna run back down to the garage, grab a couple of things, and we're probably gonna go up to the farms. So hang out up there for a while. So that's all for this video. Me and Bella's gonna walk some of that chili off. I'm stuffed. It was good. It was just right spicy. It turned out. I'm really happy with it. Russ said it was great. We really enjoyed it. He had a pretty second big bowl. he ate about as much as he could. He really enjoyed it, and I did too. I'm really happy with it. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us. I'll see you again soon. Bye. Come on, girl.